Embracing emotional resilience amid physical decline and retirement. An opening note of reflection. Take a moment and notice your body this morning. Did you wake up a little slower than usual? Maybe your joints feel stiff or your throat is a bit scratchy. Perhaps there's a tiny cough that won't quite go away. If so, don't rush to blame the weather. It could be your body quietly whispering, "I need attention. I'm not as strong as I used to be." Today, we're going to listen to that whisper, not with fear, but with kindness. Because when the body starts to weaken, that's exactly when our hearts can learn to grow stronger, more resilient, more compassionate, and wiser in caring for life itself. This is a story for all of us who have stepped into retirement and are facing the complex emotions of change, loss, and hope. I'm your neighbor online, Ordinary People, here to walk this path with you. The awakening moment. Let me start with a confession that might feel familiar. One morning, I woke up slower than usual. My joints creaked with stiffness. The room felt a little colder, and I coughed softly. In the mirror, I saw a face lined with years of wisdom and a touch of fatigue. This is the reality many of us face as we age. Our immune systems don't bounce back like they used to. Small wounds take longer to heal, and we become more vulnerable to colds, infections, and even stress. But the most important question isn't why is this happening? It's how do we live meaningful, joyful lives even as our bodies change? Today, I want to share with you what science and life experience reveal about emotional resilience during retirement. Together, we'll explore ways to nurture your body, mind, and spirit so you can thrive in this new chapter. The awakening of curiosity. Science has fascinating insights about aging and emotional health. Dr. Laura Carstensen, a leading psychologist, developed the socio-emotional selectivity theory. She found that as people grow older, they become more selective about how they spend their time and energy. Instead of chasing distractions, retirees tend to focus on what truly matters: deep relationships, meaningful experiences, and gratitude. This shift helps improve emotional well-being despite physical decline. Another important voice is Dr. Becca Levy from Yale University. Her research shows that people with a positive attitude toward aging live, on average, 7.5 years longer than those who view getting older pessimistically. This means our mindset isn't just about feeling good, it's a powerful natural immunity booster. But optimism alone isn't enough. We need practical strategies that align with these scientific truths. Dr. Robert J. Waldinger, director of the Harvard Study of Adult Development, reminds us that strong social connections are among the most important predictors of health and happiness in later life. So how do we build resilience when our bodies feel fragile? How do we nourish our minds and hearts to support us through this transition? Let's explore 5 grounded, science-backed solutions that can help you build emotional resilience and maintain vitality in retirement. Insight 1. Build micro-recovery. Our first solution is about consistency, not miracles. Dr. Ken Deichtweld, a renowned gerontologist, emphasizes the importance of gentle, daily rhythms to maintain vitality as we age. You don't need extreme workouts or drastic changes. Instead, focus on micro-recovery routines that honor your body's pace. Here's how. Start your day with a light 15 to 20-minute walk outside. The fresh morning air boosts oxygen flow and activates your immune system. Nourish yourself with simple, antioxidant-rich foods. Think vegetable soups, ginger tea, berries, and probiotic yogurt. These foods support gut health, which is closely linked to immunity. And never underestimate the power of good sleep. Quality rest boosts your natural killer cells, the immune system's frontline soldiers. When you sleep soundly, your immune system wakes up ready to protect you. Remember, these small, consistent habits add up. They build a foundation that helps your body repair and defend itself, even as it changes. Insight 2. Care for your emotions. Physical health is deeply connected to emotional well-being. Dr. Waldinger's long-term research shows that healthy social relationships are a cornerstone of physical health. Loneliness, on the other hand, is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So caring for your emotions is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Make it a habit to connect regularly with friends, family, or your community. Schedule weekly calls or visits. Join volunteer groups or clubs where you can share your time and talents. If feelings of sadness or anxiety creep in, don't hesitate to seek support. Many online groups and therapists specialize in helping retirees navigate emotional challenges. Sharing your story and listening to others creates a healing circle. It strengthens your body as much as your spirit. As Dr. Nancy Schlossberg, a leading expert on life transitions, says, change is a process, not an event. Allow yourself to feel, to grieve, and to grow. Insight 3. Cultivate life meaning as emotional immunity. Purpose is a powerful medicine. Dr. Richard Leider, author of The Power of Purpose, teaches that having a reason to get up each morning fuels our emotional and physical health. Research confirms that older adults with a sense of meaning experience lower cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress, and recover faster from illness. You don't need a grand mission. Even small reasons count. Try this. Each day, write down 3 reasons you're grateful to wake up. It might be your grandchild's smile, a favorite cup of tea, or the chance to enjoy a quiet moment. Consider sharing your knowledge and stories with younger generations. Mentoring is a form of emotional vaccination. It strengthens both giver and receiver. And nurture an activity that makes you feel alive. Gardening, painting, writing poetry, or simply reading a cherished book. These moments feed your soul and build resilience. Purpose doesn't have to be big, but it must be meaningful enough to bring a smile to your face when you open your eyes. Insight 4. Mindfulness and acceptance. Another key to emotional resilience is mindfulness, the art of being present without judgment. Dr. Mo Wang, a psychologist specializing in aging, highlights how acceptance of life's changes reduces stress and improves well-being. Mindfulness helps you observe your body's signals and emotions with kindness, rather than resistance or fear. Try simple breathing exercises each morning. Breathe in slowly for 4 seconds, hold for 4, then exhale for 6. Repeat 5 times. This practice calms the nervous system and strengthens your emotional center. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing what's real and choosing how to respond. As Dr. Richard Leider reminds us, we cannot stop the waves, but we can learn to surf. By cultivating mindfulness and acceptance, you ride life's changes with grace and strength. Insight 5. Engage in lifelong learning and growth. Growth doesn't stop at retirement, it can flourish. Dr. Becca Levy's research shows that staying mentally active improves brain health and emotional well-being. Learning new skills, exploring hobbies, or even taking classes keeps your mind sharp and your spirit curious. Consider joining community courses, online workshops, or book clubs. Challenge yourself, gently learn a language, try a musical instrument, or explore creative writing. These activities build cognitive reserve, which helps protect against memory loss and depression. Dr. Ken Deichtwald encouraged retirees to embrace creative aging, the idea that this phase can be one of the most productive and joyful in life. Remember, it's never too late to learn something new or reinvent yourself. The final light. Let's dive deeper into the science behind emotional resilience and aging. Dr. Becca Levy's studies reveal that our beliefs about aging influence our biology at the cellular level. Positive self-perceptions can slow the shortening of telomeres, the protective caps on our chromosomes that affect aging and immune function. In other words, thinking well about aging literally helps your body age more healthily. Dr. Mo Wang's research on emotional regulation shows that older adults often have better control over their emotions than younger people. This emotional wisdom helps reduce chronic stress, which otherwise weakens immunity. Dr. Robert J. Waldinger's Harvard study of adult development, now spanning over 80 years, confirms that the quality of our relationships directly impacts longevity and mental health. The study found that people who feel understood and supported by loved ones have better immune responses and lower rates of chronic illness. So emotional resilience isn't just a feeling, it's a biological reality. It's the bridge between body and soul, science and spirit. From knowing to becoming. As we reflect on today's journey, remember this. Our bodies may grow fragile, but our hearts can grow strong. The small choices you make, walking in the morning, reaching out to a friend, finding purpose in a simple joy build a fortress of resilience. You are not alone in this transition. We all face the challenge of change, but within it lies opportunity. Opportunity to deepen connections, to embrace gratitude, and to live with intention. As Dr. Nancy Schlossberg reminds us, adaptation is the key to thriving. So as you move forward, carry these tools with you. Let kindness guide your steps and hope light your way. Until the next reflection, before we part, I want to leave you with a question. What if the true strength of retirement isn't about holding on to youth, but about discovering new depths of resilience in your heart? What stories will you tell about this chapter of life? Will you choose to see it as a time of loss or as a time of profound growth? I invite you to take one small step today, maybe a walk, a call, or a moment of gratitude, and notice how it changes your day. Share your experience with us. Your story could be the light someone else needs. If this video touched you, please like, share, and subscribe. Tap the bell to join our community of retirees embracing life with courage and grace. Together, we can build a future where aging is not feared, but celebrated. Thank you for being here. I'm Ordinary People, your neighbor and fellow traveler on this remarkable journey.